good to go. They're off. A race with 7 furlongs to trip here, 8 of these having their first runs. One that isn't is surely not, and he's bounced out quickly and is the first to show. The white-faced runner on the left is the Bullion Bomber. Good money for him, unraced to date. A red and white jacket of Berkshire Phantom is next. Kaima, light blue colours, close up to the leaders. Maybe a little keen early on. Tribal Master behind these. Hume's a Man is on the left. Blue and white on the sleeves, following Tribal Master. Behind him, Alaskan Point. The black and yellow is Starnberg in the centre, and then comes Defence of 4. They're followed by Owless, the best turned out winner, extreme left in white colours. OJ Lifestyle in purple is with him, and 2 past 8 in yellow and blue, just preceding those, as Surely Not has led them past the halfway stage, leading to the Bullion Bomber in second place. On the right, Berkshire Phantom goes well in the red and white jacket, David Probert. Moving into third, Tom Wakondon Kaima pops this the question now. Defensive fought on the extreme right against the running rail. A big run on debut. And Jason Watson and Defense of the Fort are now the ones to catch. They've zoomed into a length advantage. Berkshire Phantom, Kaima second and third. Starnberg is running on behind those, but well in the side the final furlong now. And it is Defense of Fort who's clear on debuts. Won this handsomely. This is a nice type. Second position will be tight in red, Berkshire Phantom. Starnberg in black and yellow colours. They're off. A race here with 1 3/4 miles in front of them, so just over one circuit, and the striped jacket of Dancing Harry has the early advantage as they run quickly towards the turn to the far side of the course. Out a little wide, the purple sleeves of Reverend Hubert is up into second place. Berkshire Breeze in red and white colours is holding third, but he'll be about 2 lengths behind the leaders. Then Bague against the running rail, who's about a length ahead of Inverness. And Caldwell is content to give the others a little bit of a start as they complete 2 furlongs. It'll be 3 or 4 lengths behind Inverness in 5th position. But now in front, Reverend Hubert, and Pat Dobbs has gone through to take it up as they head down towards the completion of 3 furlongs and goes on by almost 2 lengths. Dancing Harry, Kieran Schumacher's moved off the running rail in orange and blue striped jacket and shows in second place. A terracotta jacket for Neil Callan on Bague Doors against the running rail, and in red and white colours, Berkshire Breeze and Hayley Turner alongside him. Then one off the rails, a very pale jacket for Inverness and David Probert, and the nose-banded head of the best turned out winner, Caldwell, blue and red colours for Holly Doyle as they move down towards the final mile of the race. Is fractionally the back marker now, having made up that 3 or 4 length deficit he had in the early part of the contest. So they're moving already towards halfway in this high-speed services handicap, and Reverend Hubert moved through to take up the running from Dancing Harry after about a furlong or so, and continues to have the advantage as they're now turning right-handed, and shortly they're going to begin the climb up towards the home straight. Dancing Harry then still showing in a prominent position, holding second on the right, and then the black cap of Bague Door, who's against the running rail. Berkshire Breeze in the red and white colours alongside as they make their way down now towards the final 5 furlongs of the contest. Leader just going on again 2 or 3 lengths ahead. Inverness and Caldwell continue to be the last couple of runners, but they're well on their way towards the home turn. Again, they reduce the leads of Reverend Hubert. He's now only a length ahead. Dancing Harry in the stripes running in second place, and then the black cap of Bague Door against the running rail just in third. Here's the move from Inverness now, coming through quickly on the outside. He's grabbed third and is out after these leaders. Berkshire Breeze in red and white behind those. Caldwell is at the back of the field. They're about to level up into the home straight. Reverend Hubert being challenged by the orange cap of Dancing Harry. On the left is Bague Door coming into it stylishly. On the right is Inverness. Then the red and white colours of Berkshire Breeze as they head down now to the final furlong and a half, and it's Bague Door and Neil Callum take it up. But now Berkshire Breeze and Hayley Turner storming down the near side to the stands to come and challenge. Inverness is behind those in third place. It's Bague Door being challenged now by Berkshire Breeze. Bague Door trying to fend off the challenge. He might have done so. It's close between Bague Door and Berkshire Breeze. They're off. The Betfred Handicap, they get away to a fairly decent break, although from stall number 2, Alligator Alley was a little slow. Purple Jacket and Mountain Peak is the first to show. From the yellow cap down the centre of Bond Chairman, Digital Danzino Tone the Barone. A red jacket of Lovely Manor, and also in a prominent position is Count d'Orsay. Burning Cash is behind these, and then When the Deal is Done. Ventress and Salutia, the back markers at the moment, they're already past the halfway stage. In purple on the right, Mountain Peak. Digital with the light blue jacket on the left. Zanzine is in company with this to Alligator Alley. The red jacket of Lovely Manor. Bond Chairman down the centre. Tabdeen, a white face about 5 or 6 from the left, trying to get into it. But it's Lovely Manor, Bond Chairman, Digital, Alligator Alley. Mountain Peak is still there. When the Deal is done behind those. Mountain Peak in purple, though, has the narrow lead to in second place. Bond Chairman in black and yellow. Very tight between these. They race up towards the line. The judge to split Bond Chairman, Mountain Peak, Zanzini, Lovely Manor, Count. And ready. And they're off. A mile is the trip here as they get going for this Fred Cowley MBE Memorial Summer Mile. Muda Sabek in blue and white bounces out well, and Chindit in the black and light blue striped jacket is going to go through and lead them. Scarlet Sleeves, the best turned out winner. Tactical is about a half length further back, running in third place, and then Perotto in the purple and white, he'd be a length and a half further back. Is just ahead of the red colours of Best Lightning. There's about a half length between those, and another length or so to My Oberon in the yellow, who is at the rear of the field. There'll be about 6-7 lengths at most first to last here as they race past the 5 pole, and it is Chindit and Pat Dobbs who set the gallop here as they race on towards halfway. He's got about a length, maybe a little bit slightly longer lead. Over in second now, Tactical, David Probert taking second position from Muta Sabek, a blue and white striped cap for Jim Crowley against the running rail as they move to the home turn. And then Martin Seidel on Best Lightning in the red is just ahead of Neil Callan on Pareto. Tom Marquand in yellow on My Oberon is trying to make some progress as they come to the home turn and into the home straight, and Chindit still has the advantage. On the right is Tactical attempting to throw down a challenge. Muta Sabek on the left in the blue and white going strongly to come through now and make his run. Perotto is behind these, disputing third place. My Oberon is next. Best Lightning is next. Muta Sabek and Chindit, the two market leaders, fighting this out now. My Oberon is catching them, but is 2 lengths behind them. The striped jacket nearest to us is Chindit trying to get the better of Muta Sabek, who will not give in. The judge to split it, Chindit and Muta Sabek. They're off. 3 of them here in a mile and a half for the Magnum Classic Ice Cream Handicap. They break virtually as one, and in fact after 100 yards they're virtually in line, but we now have a leader in the centre, the white cap of Wild Crusade, and Holly Doyle will go through to have the advantage. The all royal blue colours, Warren Point, he's very keen for Tom Marquand on the right there. He tried to keep him away from the others early on to try and settle. Seems to have not been totally successful just at the moment. And Isra, the best turned out winner. The Shadowwell colours, blue and white stripe on the cap for Jim Crowley on the market leader. Can look on at the 2 Godolphin horses ahead of him as they race on down towards Swindley Bottom. There's only about 2 lengths between them. So it's Holly Doyle, white cap on Wild Crusade, winner of 2 of his 5 races so far, sets the pace. Warren Point is making life hard for himself. The all royal blue colours in second. He's still very keen in the contest for Tom Marquand. He's got him off the running rail. Up on his inside then is Jim Crowley on Isra, by far the most successful in this lineup. He's won almost £70,000 in his 5 race career so far, which includes 2 victories as well. So they're now down the side of the course and beginning their journey on towards home, and they just go past the halfway stage with still about a 3/4 of a length advantage for Wild Crusade. Over in second position, Warren Point, the stable mates from Charlie Appleby's yard in first and second places, and now there's a length advantage for Wild Crusade. Isra continues to stalk them, shows in third position. They are approaching the final half mile and the run towards the home turn, so it continues to be Wild Crusade, shows who's in front. Second position is Warren Point. Isra is a half length behind him, and he's just being ridden along here in third position now. So they come towards the home straight, and Wild Crusade, Holly Doyle asking him to try and lengthen and get away from his rivals. He's in the centre. On the extreme right is Warren Point. Isra is moving through into second and is beginning to close on this leader, Wild Crusade, as they head down now with just over 1 furlong to go. There's still only 2 lengths between them. In the centre is Wild Crusade. Furthest from us, the striped cap is Isra. Behind these is Warren Point in third place. Still out in front is Wild Crusade, and Holly Doyle got a 2-length advantage here. They're not going to be caught. Wild Crusade has made all in the Magnum Classic Ice Cream and wins. They're off. They race with a mile here. The one that breaks awkwardly is Rish's Bar in the yellow and white, and she drops to be at the back of the field as Eponina. The halved yellow sleeve, she's won the Best Turned Out award, and she goes straight through to have the advantage and brings them all over to the grandstand side running rail. Back in the field, Belhaven and Rish's Bar get pretty close together there. Rish's Bar, who broke awkwardly, is racing awkwardly. The maroon colours of Random Harvest runs kindly in second position at the moment. A yellow jacket for favourite Washra is next, and then Spirit of the Bay on the left. The pink, black and white colours. Tucked away on the running rail is System in purple and white colours. A red cap of King's Joy is just about level with her by the looks of things. One from the left is Don't Tell Claire, and the dark blue and pink jacket is Sola Rosa. Striped jacket, black and white, red sleeves. Races just ahead of Rish's Bar in the yellow and white, and Belhaven is at the back of the field. They're past halfway. They've left Eponina alone in front here, and she's heading down to the final 3 furlongs with about a 2-length advantage, leading to Random Harvest in second place and System behind these in company with Washra. Belhaven on the left making good progress. In behind these is Sola Rosa and also King's Joy trying to get into contention. Still it's Eponina. From in second position, Washra in yellow. Random Harvest behind those. System on the right, a big run from her. Spirit of the Bay is still there as Sola Rosa is next, and these are followed in by King's Joy. System in the purple and white for a big shock. From in second place, Random Harvest. Washer in the yellow down the centre. 3 of them fighting out. There's very little between them. In the centre, Random Harvest. Safi Osborne gets up to win. To System. They're off. They race with 7 furlongs here. Arcadian Knights out of stall number 2 is a little bit slower than the others to get away. On the right in yellow is Tarrabb, the favourite 2 shades of green, out from under in a prominent position. On the left, Kimmy 5 in the red and white joins those. The grey horse, Royan, is next. Tucked away against the running rail is the royal blue of Rich Waters. The dark blue of Best Turned Out winner, Say If You Will, is about level with him. Light blue for Mr. Tyrrell. Then comes Canoodled with a blue cap, Arcadian Knights in a yellow cap, the same jackets on that pair. They are ahead of Al Amin in light green, who is at the rear of the field. They move down past the 4-marker, and it is out from under Kimmy 5 and Tarrabb, the leading trio. Raw down behind those, then Rich Waters and Say If You Will. Between that pair is Mr. Tyrrell. Ridden along is Arcadian Knights, and then Canoodled towards the right, the back marker Al Amin. But favourite out from under in the green colours, and Kieran Schumacher still have the lead of the 2 furlong mark. Kimmy 5 is being challenged for second place by Tarrabb, who is in fact coming to challenge for the lead. Behind those, Canoodled then is running on with a blue cap in company with a blue jacket of Rich Waters. They head to the final furlong. In yellow, Tarrabb. In green, out from under. It will be between this pair at the moment. It is Tarrabb. She is getting the better of it as they race up towards the line. Jim Crowley and Tarrabb will win. Out from under in second position, Canoodled behind those in third. Mr. Tyrrell and Al Amin are the next pair.